Linda Christian, the enchanting Mexican-American actress, captivated audiences with her beauty and talent during the golden age of Hollywood. However, her journey through fame and fortune was not without its share of tragedy. Behind the glamorous facade lay a story of heartbreak, personal struggles, and the pursuit of happiness in a demanding industry. In the vibrant city of Tampico, Mexico, Linda Christian came into the world on November 13th, 1923, bearing the name Blanca Rosa Welter. Her father, Gerard Welter, a talented Dutch engineer affiliated with Shell Oil Company, found himself stationed in Mexico when Linda took her first breath. Fate intervened as he crossed paths with Linda's mother, another Blanca Rosa, who possessed a captivating blend of German, Spanish, and French heritage. This fortuitous encounter led to their union, and together they formed the Welter family, blessed with two boys and two girls. Among Linda's siblings, Ariadna Welter embarked on her artistic journey, becoming an actress who graced the silver screen in numerous Mexican films. It was in 1949, during the engagement of Linda and Tyrone Power, that Ariadna made her unaccredited debut in the movie Prince of Foxes. However, Linda's allure was not limited to her striking beauty alone. She possessed a formidable intellect and impressive talent as well. Her formative years were a whirlwind of adventure as she traversed the globe, dwelling in various corners of the world. From Venezuela's enchanting landscapes to the Middle East mystique, Linda's upbringing was a tapestry woven with the vibrant threads of different cultures. She also experienced the wonders of Holland and the breathtaking vistas of South Africa. Along her extraordinary journey, Linda delved into the realms of language, mastering the nuances of Dutch, English, French, German, Spanish, and Italian with remarkable fluency. In the enchanting tapestry of Linda's life, a chance encounter occurred while she resided in Mexico. It was there that she crossed paths with the charismatic actor Errol Flynn, with whom she shared her aspirations of attending medical school and becoming a doctor. Recognizing her potential, Errol Flynn persuaded Linda to embark on a different path, a journey to Hollywood where she could chase her dreams of an acting career, despite her lack of prior experience on the silver screen. In due time, Linda's tenacity and passion paid off as she secured a coveted 7-year contract with MGM, marking the beginning of her cinematic endeavors. Between the years 1944 and 1946, Linda embarked on her acting journey, albeit in unaccredited roles, making her presence felt in 3 movies. It was in 1947 that she received her first credited role in the film Green Dolphin Street, a production that starred Lana Turner, who happens to be romantically involved with Tyrone Power during that period. Interestingly, while filming the movie, Lana took a brief hiatus of 4 days to join Ty in Mexico, where he was working on Captain from Castile. Shortly after her appearance in Green Dolphin Street, Linda secured a role in an RKO film called Tarzan and the Mermaids, which would be shot in the picturesque location of Acapulco, Mexico. Coincidentally, the production of Captain from Castile had also relocated to Acapulco from their previous filming spot in Mexico. It was during this time that Linda had the opportunity to meet Tyrone Power. Lana, who had returned to Mexico, briefly introduced the two, triggering a faint recollection in Tyrone's memory of having met Linda once before at a party hosted by his then-wife, Annabella. A few months later, in October 1947, Tyrone, accompanied by a few friends and crew members, embarked on a goodwill journey spanning an impressive 32,000 miles across Europe. Their travels led them to Rome, where fate seems to have aligned their paths once again. Linda happens to be staying at the same hotel, and it was there that she and Tyrone reunited. The unexpected encounter filled Tyrone with delight, and as they spent time together, a deep connection began to blossom. What was initially planned as a short stay in Rome extended to 3 weeks, and by the time Tyrone bid farewell to the Italian capital, he knew in his heart that he had fallen in love with Linda. On January 27, 1949, The much-anticipated union of Tyrone Power and Linda Christian took place in the splendid church of Santa Francesca Romana, giving rise to what was famously dubbed the wedding of the century. Following their enchanting nuptials, the newlyweds embarked on a brief honeymoon before Tyrone delved into his next cinematic endeavor, The Black Rose. It was during the filming of this movie that Linda received news that filled their hearts with immense joy. She was expecting a child. Tyrone's elation knew no bounds. However, their happiness was tragically short-lived. In Paris, after enduring a harrowing plane journey through a violent storm, Linda suffered a devastating miscarriage. Despite reaching a hospital, the doctor's optimism for saving the baby proved futile. Linda would later experience the heart-wrenching loss of two more babies, a boy and a girl, while filming American Gorilla in the Philippines. Throughout her years with Tyrone, Linda graced the silver screen with her talent in numerous movies. Notable among her works was the 1952 film Battle Zone, in which she starred alongside John Hodiak, the 1952 production The Happy Time, featuring Charles Boyer, and the 1954 movie Athena, where she shared the screen with Edmund Purdom, who would later become her husband in the years to come. In the year 1951, a glimmer of happiness emerged as Tyrone and Linda welcomed their long-awaited bundle of joy, a baby girl named Romina. Their hearts overflowed with joy and excitement. However, as time passed, the strains of life took a toll on their marriage. Tensions arose during the Mississippi Gambler production when Linda believed there would be a role for her in the film, but she felt that Tyrone did not advocate strongly enough for her inclusion. Additionally, conflicts arose over Tyrone's inclination towards stage work rather than focusing solely on filmmaking. A series of accumulated problems led to discontentment, leaving both parties dissatisfied. Just as Tyrone was contemplating asking Linda for a divorce, she revealed that she was carrying their third child. In the face of this news, they decided to remain together. In 1953, the birth of their second daughter, Taryn, brought renewed happiness into their lives. It appeared that all was well for a while, but over time their marriage unraveled, leading Linda to announce their separation during the filming of Untamed. The couple eventually divorced in 1955. Following their separation, Tyrone made every effort to spend time with his children whenever possible. As outlined in their divorce decree, he was granted custody for 2 months, but if circumstances permitted and both parties reached an agreement, he would have the opportunity to spend more time with them than the allotted 2 months. Just a month after the finalization of her divorce in 1955, Linda Christian found herself embroiled in controversy when she was spotted with Alfonso de Portago, a Spanish athlete who was still married to Carol de Portago and had recently become a parent to their second child. Throughout her life, it was the scandals surrounding her personal affairs rather than her film roles that consistently attracted media attention. In 1962, Linda briefly entered into a marriage with the Rome-based British actor Edmund Purdom, which ended a year later in 1963. During the 1950s and 1960s, Linda remained active in her acting career until she participates in the Italian production L'Oro del Mondo in 1968. In 1962, she chronicled her life story in an autobiography aptly titled Linda. After a hiatus of nearly 2 decades, Linda made a return to the silver screen in 1987 with the film Amor Inquieto de Maria. Her final credited work was in the TV movie Cambiamento de Aria in 1988. Tragically, Linda Christian passed away on July 22, 2011, in Palm Desert, California, after battling colon cancer. She was 87 years old at the time of her passing. She is survived by her daughters Romina and Taryn Power, as well as 8 grandchildren. Goodbye and rest in peace, Linda Christian. Linda